I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Never been wrong.
I hate puppies.
The more I deal with him, the
Good
more of a
podcast.
saint his wife is.
No. No.
I feel
She's an
threatened.
enabler. What's
Probably.
going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Pallet House, the only podcast dedicated to solving first world problems, which apparently we can't even solve.
Solve them and rehash them. Dig them up again.
Dig them up, make them first world problems again. It's tough out there. And hopefully helping you figure out what beer you should be drinking this weekend. I know what beer I don't want to drink this weekend, and we drank that one last week, and I'm hoping this week that we find a new king. We'll
Or
find
the old
out.
king.
Stu was coming through, right?
Stu came through?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
good.
Nice.
It's here. Oh,
Back
it's
to-
here, baby, and it's on
back to
ice.
back.
Back-to-back
Running it back.
raspberry beers.
Oh, man. The raspberry month.
Yes. We're on a run. Little raspberry run.
Good to see you, Brendan.
Thank you.
That's weird.
I think this is
good to
about
see
to
you.
be some first road drama.
He's not picking up when I'm putting
Nice
down.
to see you, Troy.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Troy. Good to see you.
Yeah.
I noticed we had Stu here, too. How are you, Stu?
Doing well, Brendan. Let's talk to Dave.
Who dat?
Hey, Dave's here.
Dad's in.
Thank you, Troy. I'm not used to it on
I was
account
not
of...
picking it up either.
No, because I'm not used to having to do this walk around the room and introduce yourself. I didn't know we had to take attendance. I'm starting to get annoyed with
Hey.
it.
We gotta keep both our listeners happy.
Dude, the numbers are plummeting. I won't lie.
Just
They're
taking a nose
They're
dive.
doing these spikes right now. It's the weirdest thing. It's like all the listeners show up one week and then they go away the next week and then they show up the other week.
That's just spring
Be a
break.
shame if we stop doing it. And by a shame, I mean awesome.
It's I'm coming back around, Troy. Now, last time I came back around, you convinced me, like, you were like, man, maybe we should call it. And I was like, all right, dude, I think we're going to call it. And then COVID.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I need this, Troy. I don't have any friends.
Yeah.
But when you are 75 years old and you pull a Aaron and listen to him from front to back for 10 years in a row, or for 20 years in a row, be treasures.
I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, Aaron.
Oh,
Yes.
I was picking that up.
Jesus. Isn't he your buddy?
There's other drama in the room, though, that made Stu and I go, wait, what?
oh, there's no more drama. I'm good.
Yeah, no, you're cool. Stu.
You're cool. You're cool.
When you listen to
Fuck you,
Stu
you're
and
cool.
Aaron's recordings for over 4 years when you're 80, it'll bring zest back to your life.
10 years is enough, though. We don't need 20.
20's good.
It is nice, though, to know that you have like a record, a log
Yeah.
of 10 years. It's cool. And Dave is more amped because he's...
I've got like 2 or maybe
Yeah.
3. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I need more. I need 7 more.
And I understand because it wasn't until like 5 years that we started to be like, this is fucking getting old.
I hate the listeners.
Yeah, it really does change at one point. I don't know when.
I still like the listeners.
I mean, you
Yeah, you love them.
Love them.
But that COVID year was fun with the blue screens and Zoom.
But then,
Maybe.
Maybe,
was
dude,
like,
those screens lasted like 3 months before I remember Ely, Troy, and I being like, "Hey, man, if we die, we die." Like I am freaking the fuck out. And then I still like was pretty cautious outside of here, but one day a week, damn it, I was here. I was with my boys. You were coming in, Stu. Like we were doing it.
Yeah.
I remember Stu was my biggest concern.
Yeah, Stu is a
Yeah.
carrier.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
100%.
he was out there, and I remember being
he
like,
was going into every circle.
yeah, I'd be like, hey, Troy, what'd you do this week? Be like, I hold up in my house. I was like, Stu, what'd you do this week? He's like, I've been to South Carolina, went down
Florida,
to Tennessee for a
Caribbean.
bit. I was like, what the
Visited some nursing homes in New York. Yeah.
yeah.
Do you know that I think I've probably 250 plus tests, I think, in that time frame. Never got it. Never tested positive. Just what it was. I don't know. What do you chalk it up to?
I remember you said you
Lying.
thought you were
You're
immune.
talking about
I don't
COVID?
believe that.
Yeah.
I believe him. I mean, I don't think he would walk in here carrying the Rona. But remember that when we decided we were going to quit, we brought hell on earth to the whole world. And this is an interesting time in the world to be talking about we should quit. Maybe we should not talk about quitting for like a few months and see how things play out.
Yeah. Well, I'm all in.
Yeah, but when we gotta do doubles and stuff, dude, like it's so much work.
Oh, next week we got to do a double, and it's gonna break my heart.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so much work.
If people would send in topics, it would be helpful.
I sent in one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he
You
did.
did.
Yep.
You did. But before we get to that, can we address the elephant in the room, the 4 elephants in the room right now?
March Madness.
I do love the first couple days of March Madness. In fact, the entire first weekend is enthralling for no reason.
Yeah.
You just get jazzed. I mean, look at all the sports.
Sports are on
Sport.
all 4 TV.
It's
A
great.
sport on all 4 or 5 teams.
It's great out here. I mean, I can effectively look around and go, bracket buster, bracket looking good.
I mean, I can't tell you how many people were sending text messages out today that were showing screenshots of their TV having all 4 games on at the same time. They're working or doing whatever at 11 a.m. We're getting set, but productivity is going through the
But
How
on
many,
their-
how many
on their-
brackets are you in?
Just 2.
That's all?
Yeah, just 2 this year. Really,
What's the
can't-
most you've ever been in?
5, 6. Yeah, like definitely.
Yeah.
I've had years, and then when you have that many, I would like mix it up,
Yeah.
which never.
Then
worked.
you're rooting against yourself.
You are at that point.
You're like,
You don't know what's
you're
going to
like,
happen.
yes.
Oh, big. Who fouls that guy?
Damn.
That's not the guy to foul, dude.
What?
Yeah,
You're distracting the listeners.
But he's
They don't
missed
know
a
what's going
couple.
on.
I understand.
We're rooting
I
for the
understand.
home team, but yeah,
But I
think-
do love this time of year. Like I enjoy the shit. But when I was in my 20s, this was so much bigger.
Yes.
Like as far as like, I did not work.
It was a party,
This
yeah.
Thursday and Friday at noon, I would be in a sports bar downtown, pissing away my day, and then I would drive home because the ramifications of drinking and driving were far less severe.
yeah.
You drive home.
it was expected.
I guess they were severe as far as like if you actually got in an accident.
The ultimate issue.
Yes, the real issue with drinking and driving, because there weren't Ubers then.
Injury
2 others.
in yourself.
An injury, no, but an injury to yourself. You're
Well, yeah,
like,
you
kind of
kinda-
earned it.
yeah.
kind of earned it. I really didn't need to see if
You're
St.
like, I'm
Mary's was going to pull it
expecting,
out.
like if I got injured drunk driving myself, then I would have to.
Yeah, you wrap a
Accept
car around
that.
a telephone pole.
Yeah.
You're like, shouldn't have fucked up, dummy.
What's this scar from? Oh, it's when U of R made the Sweet 16 in '86.
Yeah, exactly. It's just different. But now, like in my older years, like today, I had my calendar blocked from 1 till 5. That didn't work. Multiple things crept in. I started
Yeah,
working.
yeah.
I worked right up until the entire first round of games was done. Like it was just over. I went out to dinner and I was so excited. I saw basketball on and it was women.
You weren't excited.
Because I wasn't. Because there's that dead spot that occurs around like
Yeah.
6 o'clock
Yeah.
on those first 2 days.
Yeah.
It dies out and they take a couple hours off. And I got there and I was like, hell yeah, basketball. And I was like, these teams should not be playing each other. They're both 1 seeds. And I was like, oh, nope.
Yeah.
That's women. It's hard to tell with
The
that.
women's game tends to be a lot more chalk too. Like there's not a lot of upsets like in the men's game.
Hell no. One is going to win
Like 12-5 happens every year in the men's game.
every year.
Yeah.
We got a 6-11 going down right now behind you, Troy. That's about to be an upset.
Big upset if it happens.
We'll see.
Well, he'll hit that. That's numbers.
So the play-in games, is you get just as excited for the Tuesday, Wednesday?
I don't even
Everything-
watch them.
I forgot about them, honestly.
I don't even watch
I
them.
mean, that's what? How new is that? 5, 7 years? Or my play-in's
The
been on for a while.
plan. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean,
VCU won in 11. They were one
Yeah.
of the first 4 in 2011.
Because it was just 2 16 seeds were like you play to get into a 16 seed, and then they
Yeah.
expanded it to the 11.
Yeah, but now
and
these teams who get in from a playing game are legit. They're like
Yeah.
11. They're an actual team, which is kind of fucked out. You should make 2 16 seeds fight to get that.
yeah.
That
Which is
crap.
always
Those 16 seeds were conference winners, so they are in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we're gonna call that the tournament, then let them play.
Well, my bracket is intact. VCU beat the Heels.
There we go. Little Richmond love beat your alma mater.
Yep.
And your bracket's intact. So
It's
that doesn't
happening.
add up. What kind of fan are you?
Hedging my happiness.
Oh, is that literally what it is?
Yeah.
You're just hedging happiness?
Yeah, I have Duke go pretty far. I have Carolina lose pretty early. Every year.
This way, if Duke loses early, you're like, fuck yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah, broke my bracket. Awesome.
That's true.
I'll pay
Brackets.
$25 for Duke to lose.
I actually totally get that. But if everything goes against you, as it is, then at least you might get paid.
Right. Might beat you in Arizona when we both have Arizona going to the finals. And you chose Carolina. I chose VCU, and I beat you by a point.
In the final?
I took VCU in this round and the next. Don't worry about
Did
me.
you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, come on. That's what these guys do. They disappoint all season, and then they do work. That's a Richmond tradition.
They've actually been on a tear the past 10, 12 games.
So I read that, and then I was like, oh, well, that's exciting.
But then
'cause
you look at the 12 games, and you're like, well,
it doesn't
where
matter.
are these schools?
It doesn't matter. Hot is
Yeah,
hot.
and then you're like, they don't play in a tough conference like the ACC, and then the ACC team lose to them in the first round.
Yeah, because they're missing their best player.
Yeah.
And I saw that little tidbit
Yeah,
too.
that's a note.
That's always my
big footnote.
Wednesday night. My wife goes to bed, and then I have that moment where I go in. I've got a system. I'd get my Ken Palm rankings out, and I look at my offense and defense efficiencies, and I don't take into consideration anything else, just offense and defense. You know, because the Ken Palm rankings usually they rank them like they take in the other teams and the strength of schedule. No, bullshit. Either you're a dog, or you're a shooter. And I look at those, and then anything that looks like, oh, wait, they have more defense and more offense. And if something's glaring, I'm like, yeah, I'm in. I'll take it. And that's how I pick
Speaking
my
of,
upsets.
so the women's A10 basketball championship is held here in Richmond at a place called Henrico Sports Complex.
That's the new place.
Yeah, so it's I mean, it's probably 2, 3, 4 years old at this time, but
But it's not like a school. They do the A10 conference not at a school, but at a complex.
Yes, at a complex.
Like kids would come for travel basketball.
yeah.
They tore down the mall, right?
Yeah, so it's where the old Virginia Center Commons was, and I went out there this past week for a volleyball tournament.
They tore down Virginia Center Commons.
Yeah, dude, it's gone. It's all apartments and condos and shit now. The Henrico Sports Complex.
Huh.
But it is hella cool.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's beautiful. And I'll be there again all weekend for another tournament. But the volleyball nets fold down out of the ceiling. They don't like go in the floor like normally. It's pretty wild looking.
Fold down. That's interesting.
That's wild. So it's like multifaceted. Like it can do.
It'll hold like 16 volleyball courts probably. It's got I think it'll hold 2 like basketball, like big basketball
These
games.
sports complexes that keep popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
They're amazing
Mm-hmm.
because the amount of tourism dollars it brings, like you can actually kind of like ding the taxpayers for
Yeah.
some of it. You can try to be like, nah, look, we're going to bring this much and it's true. Like I got a text last weekend from somebody who was like, hey, I'm in Ashland. Where do I go to eat? Because they don't understand that is not where I'm from. But I had, but
Or
they're like,
ever go visit.
yeah, but I was like, oh, you want to go to Iron Horse?
Yeah.
And dude hit me up. He was like, that was the best suggestion ever. Literally the only restaurant I know the name of. And actually, but like it brings tourist dollars.
Yeah.
Because there's just something out there and they come in. But travel, everything
Yeah.
is the most ridiculous grift.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think where they just built the largest
And it
indoor.
creates divorces.
It certainly
According
can.
to you.
But you see, I'm boop, boop. Look at all these buttons. We'll push them. But it's amazing how the travel volleyball, or just travel in general,
But
grift
don't
works.
say the more time you're here, the worse your marriage might be, because that would be offensive.
Offensive.
But you can say travel causes divorce to 100% of marriages. That's acceptable.
I don't say 100%. I say a high
This
percentage.
is we're not doing this argument. Let's talk about the fact that travel sports is bullshit. It started in a good place, I think, where it
Yeah.
was like only the best can elevate to be in this travel league. But now,
But 10 years ago, when they came up to my kids, and came up to me and like, your kids really have potential. Have you thought about paying $7,000 for them to be on travel? And I was like, you are a scammer because my kids are not good.
I know it's a scam because
I don't know what that's like. My kids excel, so.
Yeah, but the travel...
your kids do, and I'm not arguing with
the
you.
travel
It's just-
proprietor
it's just
will
funny
take,
to watch you guys argue.
take some people's
They
money.
will. They will, for
whose
sure.
Kids are fucking trash.
Look, I'm not advocating for it. Like,
I'm sure
you need
there
to-
are good
you need to
people
be-
on travel teams.
You need to be truthful with yourself, but parents aren't very good about that. You're probably more realistic when it comes to that because
No, he had me for like 8 seconds, and then I was like, really? And I was like, wait a minute.
But when it
were
started,
you watching my kid?
when it started, travel was like, all right, we're going to take the best people in the region, and we're going to get them to compete against each other, and we're going to create elite teams.
Yeah.
But
Then-
it was also like, we're going to take our region to other places and play Pennsylvania's best teams and West
Yes.
Virginia's
Yeah.
best teams.
But
And I
Troy,
think at that
can you-
level-
can you answer the question? Do kids that don't play travel ball, baseball, because that's your
We do
and are
baseball
great-
and volleyball.
baseball and volleyball. If they're great in high school but don't play travel, are they getting recruited or looked at as much as if you don't play travel?
Probably if you're really good, it's just hard to be really good when everyone else is getting all those extra reps that you're not getting.
Counterpoint: if you
practice.
play year round, you never heal, and it can
Yeah.
end up shortening your career. And this is why you have so much Tommy John surgery in high school kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a friend of ours who
yeah,
son at sophomore.
yeah. And
Tommy John's?
and he'll
And
come back
it was
rookie
his-
of the year.
Yeah, it's like a rite of passage.
I got that joke.
Thanks. But that's so I think travel ball had its place, but now they literally will
Well,
say, all right, here's
if
the
you
big,
think about it, you take the best kids, right? That's what it started at. So you take the 20 best kids.
yes, you go for it.
So there's 20 other parents who are like, wait, my kid's 20 greatest.
You mean
My
120.
kids- So well, I'm just throwing
So
numbers.
what do you do?
So then the travel guys over here are like, well, I was coaching this A team, but you guys want in too? Well, let's grab another coach and charge them too.
Yeah.
And then there's always more stacking up behind because they're like, wait a second.
So
my kid's
that's
a
it.
stud.
That's my whole
Yeah.
thing is that as it gets more popular,
I don't blame the travel people at this point.
no, it's
for, like-
capitalism at
Yeah,
its
yeah.
finest. But travel has been watered down to the point that like I'm traveling across the river this weekend.
Yeah.
for
No,
my daughter's
it's
travel volleyball.
Yeah.
Because
But other ones, it's like, we're traveling to Pennsylvania for this big tournament. All the Midlothian teams are there.
Yeah.
And they're all playing each other. And it's like, you had to travel and get hotel rooms.
The worst thing is when your kid's on a bad team and they're like, this weekend we'll be in South Carolina, next weekend we'll be in Jersey, and the following weekend we'll be in West Virginia, and it's like we're getting our fucking lunch ate at all these fucking places, and we're spending, it's like, how about we just stay in town and play the local other travel teams? But it does suck when you travel and you end up playing the team from across the river, and you're like,
yeah, why are we
coulda
in
done this.
Pittsburgh
Yeah.
playing the team that
Are those?
hey, they're friends?
They are pretty good about like seeding. They call them flights in baseball. It's like if you're really good, you'll be in flight 1, and then the next level will be flight 2, 3, and 4. And like, but kids will come back and they'll be like, "We won the championship." And it's like, you were in flight 4, dude. Like you're in the garbage league. Like,
So are those travel teams that are making the little World Series? Because I don't know anything about.
no, Little League World Series is only the Little League teams.
But it's not a travel ball
No.
related at all.
Those kids probably play travel ball, but this is like you got to join your local little league, like
Right.
Huguenot, Tuckahoe, Chesterfield, Mechanicsville.
Those are the
Atlee.
teams that could make it
yeah.
all the way.
Yep.
Okay. Huh. Did not know that.
shout out to Venezuela.
Yeah, they won.
That was kind of shocking.
Yeah.
But I didn't even think USA was going to go to the final.
I
I didn't
yeah.
even think they were going to advance to the next
That was.
round.
I mean, it wasn't a great game to begin with, but the last 2 innings was kind of fun to watch.
Watch the whole thing. Yeah. Nothing else was on.
They planned it
Basketball wasn't on yet.
that way.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, but I don't know. Travel teams are kind of a grift when you get past like the upper 2 or 3 tiers.
Yeah.
Because they'll be like, oh shit, we have 20 kids left. There is this other league. And
Yeah.
like they'll just bring it up.
$140,000 for me.
Yeah.
Deal. You're all on.
Done.
Yeah, you all made a team. And then it puts a bad coach employed. and it allows the parents to spend money. But that's why these complexes make so much money. They can keep popping up because they'll keep making lower level travel leagues and lower level travel leagues, and they'll keep filling these complexes. I mean, I get it.
There's nothing in the Richmond area. Apartments and storage places and car washes are popping up on every corner, dude. It's
true.
like,
And
what are
sports
we
facilities.
doing? But like the amount of apartments and car washes and storage spaces. I guess everybody who's in an apartment needs a storage space.
I do love a car wash now, and I never did that before. But
They're pretty good
Now
deal.
do you have beater cars?
$24 for
A month?
unlimited washes.
Where are you getting $24?
That's
for
any of
unlimited
them,
wash?
dude. They all do it.
I pay $50 a month for my unlimited.
Yeah, but
wash.
That is dumb as
That's
shit.
what you like to do.
Flagstop and a couple other places.
They make
I'm willing to downgrade my car wash.
Nah, you can't. And like a poor person, pay what the poors pay and the cheaps. You're not doing that.
That's true.
I'm ruining my car. Yeah, it's bad for the paint.
You probably
to go through automatic
buy the
car wash.
premium one.
But it's the best.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The best.
I think Tommy's is the most
Brendan's
expensive,
surprised
like-
that the cheaper car wash costs less. Like, huh? What?
But I didn't realize that there were. I thought
There's
all like
levels.
the monthly services. Oh no,
but
no.
his puts more scratches in.
That's right.
Actually, it washes the undercarriage twice, and with old Toyotas, you want that undercarriage washed.
Yeah.
But I just go every day.
But
I did today. I left dinner and I was driving home, and I was like, hold on," and I went straight, and I was like, it took me 5 minutes out of my way. Car's washed, on my way.
Yeah. So you don't really need the double when you go.
once a week at
Often.
least, twice a week. Yeah.
Are you guys saying that you can get the premium car wash of the cheaper place at $25 for unlimited washes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I need to change where I
Yes.
go because I'm paying $50 a month.
I would think.
I
too,
mean,
with
yours
it-
does have see-through walls on the side, so
Yeah.
that's got to be worth another double. That's got to be worth double.
Yeah, people can see me.
You're right.
You would think
clean
at
I'm
some
getting.
point with the age of your truck, like the extra double washing and the pressure on the underside might be knocking rust and structural parts off at this point.
At a certain point, there's diminishing returns.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. But I like having the ability to it's about convenience. And
Yeah.
there is one that is closer to me, technically.
It's not working because you're still finding Plasti Dip every once in a while.
No, I can't drive that truck through there. That one is.
It might fall apart on you.
I'm scared to let anything touch it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's all the rust is holding it together.
You don't take. You take the new 4Runner, not the old
the
one.
06. Yeah,
Yeah. Can you take any car to it?
If you have roof racks or lights, then they.
No, I'm
won't.
saying like if you have 3 cars, can you take all 3 cars?
No.
No, there's a sticker.
How do
or something.
they figure
License
that out?
plate.
It's a license plate reader or something.
mine's not a license plate reader. Mine's just a code.
You have a sticker?
No, I refuse to put it on.
Wait. You have to roll down your window and touch what other people touch?
No, I just pull it out of the console and hold it up like
Wait,
it
you
is a
have to
sticker.
pull something out of your console?
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
That is so poor.
So a license plate reader is how the others
You
work?
pull up, it goes, hold on a second. I see you're a member. And they open up the gate.
But you could just take your license plates off and put them on your other car and drive it up there.
Talking my language.
Brilliant.
It's a lot of hassle, but yes. Actually, I'm willing to do that, except it does kind of ruin the possibility of, I'm driving past it randomly and pop in.
Yeah, you'd have to plan for it.
Yeah, you premeditated robbing.
Yeah,
Get one of those faux license plates,
that's right.
stick it on there.
Brendan will spend for the James Bond license plate that just
That's
flips.
exactly it's where my head went immediately. I was like, for $150.
Just flip it around.
Then he'll run from the cops and he'll be like, I swear that looked like a modern 4Runner, but
Yeah.
this is coming back to an 85 4Runner. Let's go to this guy's house anyway and see what happens.
Flip. They're all the same license plate. I don't know. DMV, fuck me. It's not on me.
I'm
Bullshit.
talking about when you're running from the cops.
I guess those work because enough people do the anti-Dave and they buy them and then they go once every 2 months. So it kind of all comes out in the averages kind of like.
You didn't want to say come out in the wash. You pulled it back. You're like, I don't want to pun.
No, I was like the averages just kind of find this level. Like
Oh, it's like a gym.
One guy goes a bunch, one guy doesn't go a lot. It all kind of
Yeah.
equals out.
You
I mean,
go to-
I got it for myself and my kids, and I was going all the time. And my daughter was going maybe once every 2 months.
Yeah,
That's piss poor.
because they don't care.
Right. I was like, well, there's
But
your
they do
average.
ruin your car. Like, would you ever take a new car into one of those car washes?
It depends.
I've always been told not to take your car through any car wash, but I've taken every car I've ever had through a car wash at some point. But normally I just wash mine at home.
So I have all my old cars. I have to wash at home because I'm scared the rust,
Yeah.
the bolt in the rust holding the fender flare on isn't going to hold. So like I gently rub it.
What about those jet washes where there's like when it's no touch
They kind of scare me more.
because they're so pressurized?
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
they have harsher chemicals, is what I've
Yeah.
read.
But I don't think
they
they're
do. They
they're-
do damage to your paint.
Yeah, but they're not as hard to pressure as like if you get your wand and the one you
It's
pull
not
in.
the pressure; it's the chemicals.
Right, but I'm saying the hard. I think the hardest pressure is the one you do yourself with the little handgun.
That's what I'm about to do to the old boat.
Oh yeah,
Got to clean it up.
Yeah, that thing's finally back from the shop.
Nice.
After all this time. It took almost an
year.
entire year to get that thing fixed. They brought it back. Now there's a hole in the cover, I've discovered.
Nice.
Like, it's just, the whole thing is
Get
just,
an iron-on patch.
I
Oh,
literally where my head went as
Yeah.
soon as I saw it. I was like, it's one hole, iron-on patch,
Yep.
which would be great for resale. And then you see here, Guns N' Roses. That's
appetite for
Is that a
destruction?
jean jacket?
awesome. Yeah. The patches I have are all jean.
Yeah.
So I could do that. But yeah, I finally got that thing back. For literally the cost of the repairs was $100 more than the cost I paid for the whole boat.
that's what I did with my truck.
Yeah, you just bought a new truck. Well, an
Used.
old truck.
Yeah, and just spent the exact amount that I paid for it on getting it baseline ready.
But now you have an old beater truck.
But you got to feel good about that.
Oh, I
Because you
love
know
it.
it's gone through.
Yes.
Like, you can start the thing and know I can drive it wherever the hell I need right now.
I now have in it exactly what it's worth, but I know that there are no
Gremlins.
gremlins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not a beater.
It's not. It's a beautiful truck. I mean,
Yeah.
we went
I
out
wouldn't
there and
describe it
looked
as
at
a beater truck.
but it is to him.
It's a 15-year-old truck. It's a beater truck.
Every man.
He's
should
not
have
worried about
Yeah.
the car wash scratching the paint on it.
Correct.
Fuck no. He's worried about the car wash. Sorry, I brought this old beater through it. You should have known better to just sell me that subscription.
What, and when they have you ever seen a car wash like do serious damage, or is it all like superficial?
It's
stuff?
swirls.
Yeah,
They put swirls or little scratches. and like-
micro scratch.
but to the hardcores,
yeah,
you know, they don't like to see that shit. Like if I had a $80,000 BMW, I wouldn't want micro swirls.
I had a mechanic tell me once you're never supposed to put like tire dressing on your tires. It's dry rots them and it's bad for them.
Literally every car in this driveway gets that shit sprayed out all
Hell,
the time.
yes.
Because nothing looks better than shiny tires.
You could have the shiniest car, the cleanest car ever, and if you don't dress those tires, it looks like dog shit.
I dress the shit out the tires.
Yeah.
And it's not going to degrade them in 3 years.
No.
It'll degrade them in 6 years, which is when you're
You're already rotating or buying.
About.
But do they
supposed to.
actually degrade them? Does tire spray, tire shine
I've
really
never
fuck it
had
up?
my side walls dry rot.
I think it's like when you have oil on asphalt. Petroleum melts other petroleum, so tire dressing probably is petroleum based. Tires are
You
petroleum.
don't think they
based.
figured that out by now?
No, they figured that out.
No, you don't think they figured out to not do some petroleum based thing and use some like silicone based thing or something that doesn't dry rot your tires?
What's your go-to tire stuff?
I like
Black
that.
Stop Car Wash.
Yeah,
They do it for you.
it's on the blue.
Oh, does it come? The
It
car
does.
wash does
Oh,
it?
it comes out so nice.
Nice.
Really? Because my $50 one has it too. Your $25 one has it?
So nice.
I'm really starting to think
I
I'm
mean,
taking it.
glassy.
How loyal are you to
Like
this
a
car
mirror.
wash?
I'm not. I'm literally about to shift. This is the one time because I don't. It's not
Which
like,
one's Flagstop? The new one right here?
Yeah, yeah.
That was Dave's?
Yeah.
Yeah, they took it over.
But I'm not loyal to this. This is not Yeti
Where's
in
yours?
the Arctic by Costco.
Is that
Oh, that's
what's
the
that
one.
one?
That's
The Wave or what? Wave?
Yeah, Tidal Wave.
it's a
Tidal Wave.
one-off.
It's rad. No, they got.
That's
other
a nice one. I've
locations.
taken a car through there and it's got like they have all the like towels and stuff for you to like dry
They
it
do.
off.
So does
and, like-
Flagstop.
oh, nice.
Flagstop has windshield washer fluid
Nice.
in a dispenser.
that I can just load into my car.
Yes.
Shut the front door.
included in the price.
And that is closer to your house.
It is. No, I got to. I got to change. I'm not loyal to this.
Tommy's is good too.
No. If it's not a cute name, Tommy's. Fuck that.
Just saying.
Sounds
No.
like a strip club.
I can
They're
go from
popping up
Tidal
everywhere.
Wave to Flagstop, but I'm not going to Tom's.
It's a good one.
Do you get a lap dance?
Yeah, you would hope.
Then it might be worth
You
it.
get a free steak with that car wash?
Imagine you got a lap dance while getting your car washed. Now that would change things a bit. Even, you know what? I don't even need any touching. But if a hot girl jumped in your car and talked to you while you went through and then hopped out, you'd be like, yeah, it's worth 50.
Hooters car wash.
Yeah. Like,
the
wouldn't
su-
that
that's
change it? Just all of a sudden,
Yeah.
there's a dime next to you, and you're like,
I think that's the.
how you doing?
I really like what you've done in here.
I think that's
thank
summer
you.
open. I think that's a summer opening at Southern Exposure. They do the car wash.
That would be fantastic.
That's like every 70s movie. Like the big boob chick
barn.
smashing her boobs up against
I
your
tell you
glass.
what, everybody in a 5-mile radius with the shiniest fucking cars in the
Oh, yeah.
world.
Do you see that article? I think it was somewhere in like Florida where a gas station did a wear a bikini and get like half off gas. So 100%
Dudes.
were dudes wearing a bikini. And then the proprietor shut that promotion down
Yeah.
after like 45 minutes because not a single female came in a bikini to fill up her car.
That's crazy.
I would absolutely be there, tits out.
Yeah, well, of course. You'd be like, how about topless? Is it free?
Don't get an extra.
Yeah,
Brendan's like, I don't even have to go home to
25%.
change.
yeah. I'm buck
I'm already
naked.
out and about. I just take my pants off.
You owe me $30.
That's right.
You owe me for being here. I'm gonna start washing your cars.
This is a good deal.
If Brendan walks out to wash your car, run.
Hell no, I wash a mean car. But I do use tire. I use that Black Magic shit.
Yeah, I like Black Magic.
Yeah,
Like
that's-
the
that-
foam. I like the foam.
Ooh, I don't use the foam. I just use the spray, and it
Yeah.
man, it's shiny. I have noticed though, if you spray too much on it and you get it all on like the surface of the tire, it's kind of hard to like drive.
Yeah.
On account of
You got to let it
it's
soak in.
slippery.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
like
then go on-
my tread shiny.
Well, I did that once. I was like,
Then
oh,
go
it's
on the
not getting
trails.
all the way to the top.
Yeah.
You only have to do it once.
Yeah.
And I sprayed and I got it all up near the top. And I was like, hell yeah. And then I was like, my tires are shiny as shit. And I went driving out and I was hearing little squeaks. And then like I turned and like I fishtailed a little and I was like, oh, this stuff's super slippery.
That sounds like a 22-year-old.
Yeah, it was early on in my career.
Yeah.
based on your parking, do you have like permanent spray marks from Black Magic everywhere, like on the driveway?
My driveway definitely has some grease to it.
Yeah.
The birds around here, because I have this one spot that's like a divot and it fills up with like just oily water. My birds are shiny AF.
And they can't take off for a while.
No. And none of them can see. Just blind and shiny. I was like, you guys don't know how good you look.
Well, the best
Bluebirds
is
blue.
every single. It doesn't matter what car wash your proclivity is for to use, but like
Wow.
every car wash you pull off after you go through and you waiting for traffic and you pull out
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and you spin the tires because
Because
everything's
it's
just slick as
all
shit.
greased up.
Yeah.
I do love that, man. Just seeing that greasy line. And I try to stay right in it too, because I want to make sure my tires don't lose any of their grease.
Yeah.
Keep them greased up.
Turn the wheel and just throwing Black Magic on your fenders.
Actually, coming
Right,
out of
if
a car wash, you ride through that lane, you do your best burnouts. Just saying.
That's the plan. That's the goal.
It's awesome. That was the only way the Miata could do a burnout. You have to come through that grease pit. It's pretty sweet. But I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Not yet.
And spring is coming.
Missing the convertible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this- when
prices
this
are
comes
going
out.
up. You missed your window.
I know.
You might have to wait another 8 months.
That's fine. I'm being patient.
What is it? $1 grand, $2 increase? Because
On a Miata,
Fuck.
I think it can-
5 to
or
10.
convertibles
Yeah.
in general for the like.
I
Oh,
think-
it's spring. Everybody wants one
we're talking about like
because the same thing happens with Jeeps.
15-year-old
Right?
15-year-old convertibles with 100 and something thousand
Yeah,
miles.
it's a $5,000
Yeah.
premium.
They're saying like the difference between buying in the wintertime for a Jeep or a convertible versus like
The
hey,
same
it's
thing.
spring.
$5,000 premium. Except Jeeps are losing their value. Jeeps are
Yeah.
like Jeeps have that heyday's over. We're on the other side of that bell curve, and then it'll pick back up. But right now, they're deflated, which is great.
Yeah. I bought my shit at the high end.
Yeah, but that's why.
but you're not
going
going to sell it. So
No.
it doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah, because it'll come back around.
But you still would like to know. It's more valuable than I haven't lost that much money. It's like, right now, I would take a bath on that thing.
Yeah, you have to keep it. Like you do.
Yeah.
You'll lose money.
There's a
What'd you break?
plastic shot glass.
Unacceptable.
Since we're doing a
anywhere.
competition, why don't we start early on that?
You want to do it?
Yeah.
What are we competing?
So it's not really a competition. We are going to have what I believe to be the finest raspberry beer, the Purple Haze. And it is only fitting that Stu bought it because he is from Louisiana. And this beer comes from Louisiana. This is why are we grabbing a bunch of cups?
Because you got to
You
split
got to
up.
sample the old one.
Yeah, but we'll do that. I want to first get our ranking of the new one, and then we'll bring the old one into the equation. I think,
Oh, Stu's got it over here.
but so Abita Brewery. This is the beer that put them on the map. The Purple Haze. It's a classic.
Covington, Louisiana was never really on the map.
Until they made Purple Haze.
I don't even know where Covington, Louisiana is.
Well, that's where they make Purple Haze.
Then why do they do like this whole Mardi Gras vibe?
That's the Mardi Gras box.
Because that's all they're clinging to.
Everything in Louisiana is
Yeah.
Mardi Gras vibe.
It's either
Which-
that or the Water Boy.
Yeah.
Which Mardi Gras started in Mobile, Alabama. So
Yep.
fuck Louisiana.
Facts.
But Louisiana figured it out.
Yep.
They just went bigger. They
Yeah.
went harder in the paint.
Much like North Carolina barbecue.
Yeah, Virginia barbecue brought all the way down here. Shady fucks.
Louisiana's original craft brewery. Founded in 1986 in the piney woods of Abita Springs, Abita Brewery has been handcrafting signature ales and lagers imbued. I can't read.
I am.
Imbued with the spirit and soul of Louisiana. Each beer brewed with a pure artisan water that has flowed beneath the Abita Springs for generations is a testament to the culture and vibrant flavors of the region. Made for the way we love to live, we invite you to come and visit us at the brewery. Visit our website for details and directions. 4.2 ABV.
Haven't had this in
100 years.
15, 20 years. Just had my first sip,
You're probably misremembering it.
and I'm. Oh no!
I feel like nostalgia is going to inflate his score.
No. Nostalgia has already been knocked down a peg
Oh.
because immediately I'm like, sure is a lot of raspberry.
I think the biggest difference is the other one was not a 4.2.
Oh, but here's the difference. Here's the difference already. First sip, kick in the mouth. Second sip, already mellowing out. The other one took me till about halfway through the bottle before. Troy, did you get one of those? I just started drinking. Okay,
I gave him some.
Okay, thank you, Stu. I was
good.
so excited. So this was when Stu and
If I remember correctly, this already has way more beer. Like it's darker.
Oh, this
it's
is-
more beery, but the first sip is quite raspberry.
it jumps out at you, but it already is mellowing out. I now know I'm having a beer. Now, Stu and I are going to have a lot of nostalgia here, not just because he's from Louisiana, but because when we were in college, there was a bar that, for whatever reason, was getting their hands on kegs of Purple Haze, and they were selling it in $5 pitchers.
Whoa.
And so it was like you could get the $3 pitchers of bullshit,
Yeah.
or for $5 you could have the world's single greatest craft beer. And it at that time, this in our minds was
And it sprayed your undercarriage twice.
twice. And it was so good then.
We weren't getting any more effects out of it because this is 4.2.
No,
So
but it
weak
was-
ass beer.
but it's a great flavor.
Well, the nose right off the bat, I think, is the biggest difference between the last one and this one.
But already, this is not.
It's better.
I believe that to be true, but this is not the pinnacle of beer that I remembered it as. So, Dave, allow me to pull that nostalgia back for a
It
moment.
finishes watery. Like right at the very end, it's water.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that, I don't know why, but I have really watery
Finishes.
finish. Like most people throw like thick ropes. And I am just, it's just a super watery. I've been accused of peeing,
Beer has gone south all
but I assure you I'm not peeing. This,
I'll take your word.
This O-face is real.
this.
That's coming from somewhere deeper. But yeah, watery finish. Familiar with the term.
I didn't have that in the bingo card.
I know.
Should I just watery
Apparently,
finish?
Brendan's a 2.5
Yeah.
on multiple levels.
Perfectly average.
I don't remember what I gave the last beer.
We did.
It was a mixture of 2s and 2.5.
Yeah, that's yeah.
It was called a 2-3.
Yep.
Yeah, because everybody was. A couple people were like, if we could give it a 2.25, it'd be just right there.
I'll tell you what, though. I still enjoy it. It's got raspberry. It's got beer. It's not overpowering in any direction. Maybe a little raspberry as far as it might be a hair over the top, but it is a.
Yeah,
It's a.
it's certainly
fruited
not
beer.
as subtle as you
I like that. I respect that.
as you made it sound last week.
But it is more subtle.
Yes, it's definitely less raspberry than that bomb from last week. I really want to go head
I know,
to head
but
with
we
it
should
right now.
we should before we fuck our palates with the other one, we should score it and then bring the other one out.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. This is weird. I gave last week's a 2.5, and if I do this independently, it's still a 2. This one's a 2.5. Right?
That's fine. Independent's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
I imagine one's better than the other, but
You give it a 2.5?
yeah.
Just like last week?
Yep.
That's wild. So we're going to find out if there is any difference.
It's not that exciting.
You know what's be interesting is if we bring out the other one
And it's
then
better.
we try it and then go, it's actually a more rounded beer. And it just turns out we don't like raspberry in our beers.
Well, I will say, even in its heyday, I didn't drink a lot of this because I'm not a raspberry flavored anything. Like I never would see raspberry and go, that's what I'm looking for, whether it be candy, beer, or anything. But I do think this is more beer flavored and more dense in the flavor than the last one. I'm gonna give it a 3. It's slightly above average. I don't have a lot of nostalgia with this.
So I'm trying to figure out if nostalgia is what's fucking with my head.
It'll do that.
I know.
Well, you can think about that because what I'll tell you is
Oh, good.
this is uniquely distinct. Not only maybe it's for other people, but for myself. As soon as I crack it and I smell it, there's nothing else that comes across like that for me. And that's a little bit of nostalgia. but
100%. You just described nostalgia.
But it's now I will say that it's not as watery. It's just light.
What's that?
It's not as watery. So like you were trying to,
Thought we were talking about something else.
but
BK Light.
yeah, the flavor.
Want some more? I'm going to need 30 minutes.
I think they were the first ones.
Liar.
They were the first ones to come out with this, and that's why it was kind of like it hit the palate differently. But I don't have as much of a nostalgia, even though I've been having this since I was like 18.
That's illegal.
Not in Louisiana.
None of that time.
In fact, you have to be drinking by 18 or you can't stay in high school.
Or you can't.
For some
drive.
reason, I thought I just hadn't had it in a while. I thought the ABV was higher, but
4.2 is fucking soft.
I like
it's
that.
fine.
I like
Yeah.
that it's soft.
What's a Miller
I don't
Lite?
know if it
4.5?
was all. Like I'd like to research that
4.2?
because I don't know if it was.
Yeah,
4.
but a Miller Lite shouldn't have more ABV than a freaking microbrew. That's weird.
It's a shitty microbrew.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give it a. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Ew.
I can't go because I was super excited about, but I don't know if I can give it a 3.5 because it's I'm all about the smell and I love it and I know it's purple haze as soon as I see it, and smell it, but it's just a little light. It doesn't have the crispness
That's how
that I
eyes
remember.
work. I know it's purple haze as soon as I see it.
Sorry.
As soon as I
Smell it. Let
read
me just say
that
it.
label,
As soon as I smell
I
it.
was half certain.
I'm
Look,
debating.
I have a keen eye for the obvious.
Nobody's sliding that past me.
I'm debating between two scores. It's a true painter moment for me. Like on one hand, it's a 4.
Yeesh. What?
Let him
What?
finish. He's throwing a curveball.
You mean a 4 as a raspberry beer or a 4 as a beverage?
for as
It's
a
just a
nostalgia
beer.
drink?
Just a beer. On one hand, it's a 4 because it's the greatest beer that the
On your
21-year-old
on your
me
strong
ever.
hand?
Yeah. Yeah.
And on the other hand, it's a 3. And unfortunately, it's look, I don't think raspberry is a flavor I genuinely like in beer. I like it far more than cherry. And apparently, I think I may like it more than blueberry, and blueberry is a far better fruit. But I don't think this is the beer of my yesteryear.
That's
Is there a chance they changed the recipe?
I doubt it.
100%. No, this beer is better than average. It's good. It's got a good flavor. It's got a good beer backbone. The raspberry is not overpowering. It is certainly there. You cannot deny what it is. But it's a 3. It's a 3 to me. And I really wanted it to be a 3.5 or a 4, which is why I threw out the 4. But it's not. It's a 3.
All right, now crack the Oberon.
Yeah, let's get the Oberon out.
So that's a 2.87.
And the other one was like a 2.2 or a 2.3.
Yeah.
So this is a half point better. But let's see if that holds water. Because this is the moment of truth.
Like
'Cause
Brendan's jizz.
actually, I lose a tremendous amount of water.
Daily.
Is there one left and we're just
Just
splitting
one.
it? Okay.
I'm usually quite dehydrated after intercourse on account of all the water that's being expelled.
Or going to the bathroom late at night.
No.
Actually, those feel the same.
I just had there it is.
Yeah, we only use,
New guy.
this is the only
I was in a
bottle
hurry.
opener we use here.
Thank
The
you,
Rock
Adam.
Dingo is the only bottle opener in this place. So I gave away a Rock Dingo bottle opener last week.
Oh wow.
It broke my heart to do it
How could you?
Yeah.
because Double J was here.
Oh.
And Jason was like
Long
the
time.
longest
third
tenured
mic.
third mic. And
That makes sense.
I cracked a beer for him
I'll
with
allow
it.
it.
And I was like, you know what, Jason, damn it. And I had one more because I had 2.
Yeah.
And I was like, you deserve this. And I gave him the Rock Dingo. And he was genuinely like, thank you so much,
Yeah.
man. This means a lot. Like it was a special moment. Oh, it pours like a fucking turd.
That is last week's champion.
Champion. You're
Yep.
throwing that term
Alright.
It
around.
was first place.
So now we are putting the Bell's Oberon Eclipse up against the Purple Haze head to head raspberry beer.
You got to go multiple back-to-back sips.
a Abita feels like a beer, and the other one feels like not.
Uh-oh. There's a lot of overlap.
Uh-oh.
Did Oberon steal?
I think I'm
steal
right.
A recipe?
I think I'm right. It's the same beer.
This motherfucker, I think I'm right. Okay.
We don't even know what he's saying.
Yeah, he hadn't said anything, but I think I'm right.
I would,
Is the sun coming up tomorrow? And is Dave thinking he's right?
if you blind taste tested these back to back to back to back, you would start getting confused.
Oh yeah, they're pretty close. But
I mean,
there,
they're both raspberry, so I mean,
but there is a difference that
But
I'm
it felt
thinking.
like last week's was punch you in the face raspberry.
this tastes more punchy to me. This is more over the top raspberry, and there's not a lot of beer finish to it.
one of them
The
has
Purple Haze had more beer finish.
one of them has a longer aftertaste.
That would be the Red Solo Cup.
Yeah, y'all are doing back to back.
Man.
Y'all can jump back and forth, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They are strikingly similar to my palate.
But one is a lager and one is a wheat.
And I like the lager more.
I'm formulating an opinion very
What's
quickly.
the ABV on the?
But I can tell you this: when you have them back to back, the Bell's is not this horrible deviation
Right.
from what they were trying to do with the Purple Haze. In fact, there are certain aspects of it that are pretty fucking tasty after your palate has adjusted
This is
to a Purple Haze.
1.6 ABV higher. 5.8.
Yeah, the Bell's has that hint of wheat beer in it
At the
Yes.
very end,
at the very
The
end.
fart.
And the Purple Haze has
it's a hint of beer.
watery beer.
Lager.
And honestly, I think they're both.
This is way closer. Actually, how did it net out? 0.5 points.
Yeah.
So that's not exactly shocking. Here's what I can tell you. The Oberon is leaving a shittier aftertaste in my mouth that gets washed away with the Purple Haze. And for that reason alone, I'm like, it is about half a point better. I think the math actually mathed here. But I think the Oberon actually caught a lot of bullets that it might not have deserved in the name of Purple Haze.
Because nostalgia was like,
Nostalgia was a
this
bitch.
is so bad compared to what I've had in the past.
Yeah, but when
Yeah.
you put them next to each other, the Purple Haze is exactly where it should be. Half a point better at best.
I never remember my scores. I don't remember what I gave this last week, but being that I gave Purple Haze 3, I would give this a 2.5, which is the 0.5 to your
No,
point.
I think
Yeah.
naturally this is about half a point better.
Yeah.
And I think it could be argued the other way because the wheat comes through after you taste it next to a lager. And the wheat's actually kind of a pleasant taste. It's just the shitty aftertaste that bothered me. They're closer than we said last week, in my opinion. I think these
Or
are,
like I said, they're both the same.
well, is that where you are?
I'm 2.5 on both of them.
You don't, but now that you're having one next to each other, is there one you'd rather drink?
Yeah, you don't like.
It's almost like I have reverse nostalgia. I think I have PTSD from last week. Like, oh, that thing punched me in the face and I don't like it.
But is there one, like, if they're the same score?
If you had to pick a winner,
Yeah, because you're probably the best.
But I mean, do you think it would have been the same way around if we'd done Purple Haze first and we're like, holy shit, we haven't had raspberry in a while?
I think it's possible. I think, unfortunately, it's possible.
I mean, I'm never going to order either of these.
Yeah.
I understand
I'm
that.
the
but,
wrong person to ask.
But which one, like, gun to your head?
I mean, I like higher ABV, but on pure taste, it's too hard.
They're
Too hard
literally the same. So you
mean,
die.
literally
You die
this is-
tonight.
Yeah,
Gun to
I
your
die.
head, you die.
Yeah. Gun to the head.
I think when they started adding raspberry to this, it just took off. Everybody's like, oh, this is a great flavor. It's something new.
It was
But at
the newness of it.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're like, well, this is just a flavored lager, but we didn't realize it.
But Abita's done very well with that, right? Like, they've got the strawberry
stayed
one.
constant.
They got the strawberry one, and it does well for itself. Then they have a beer called the Andy Gator, which is like an 8.5% beer. And people love the Andy Gator. And apparently, what has been happening down in Louisiana is people request a strawberry Andy Gator. And they get that strawberry beer half and half with the Andy Gator. And it creates like a 6% beer that people love, to the point that it got ordered so often in bars that only in Louisiana and in Alabama you can actually get your hands on strawberry Andigator. They've started canning it because it was such a popular mix.
So the strawberry mixed with Turbo Dog is not bad.
What do you think, Stu? You're over here drinking the two, and you are.
I'm just
we're not rescoring this, right?
no.
No.
Nostalgia. He can't beat nostalgia.
He's impartial.
He can't beat it.
He's impartial.
Can't escape it.
I mean, if I'm being honest, the Purple Haze is a little flat. Like just overall, not.
Now he has to swing so
Are
hard
you
the other
saying?
way.
Are you saying flat like carbonation or flat
No,
in
no.
flavor?
Like it just kind of
Flavor profile.
flavor profile is just kind of mellow. This is the Oberon is very over the top, which I'm not really digging on.
So you're saying the raspberry is over the top in the
Oberon.
bells?
Yeah,
Really?
because I
feel
can
like
smell, but I
they're-
can smell more raspberry in the Purple Haze right off the bat. but I taste more of
I
it
feel like
coming
the
out of
only
Oberon.
difference is the finish.
There's the finish.
There's
That's
a
it.
little bit of wheat at the end of the Oberon, and then there is the clear, refreshing wash away
Yeah.
of the purple haze. So gun to the head, I'd probably take the purple haze just for that.
Because it washes away.
it
No,
washes
that's
away,
the
'cause-
only thing I'm tasting a difference is the aftertaste
Yeah.
that doesn't work as well on the Oberon. But honestly, the two flavor is pretty similar. Way more similar than I wanted it to be.
I just don't remember back in the day when them saying it was a lager.
Well, it says raspberry lager on
I know,
the label.
no, I'm just like,
I think
It was-
think that's because you're Cajun and you pronounce it lager.
Elijah.
Or
Yeah, you pronounce it le.
Give it a pH. Yeah.
Anyone want to try a mango alpha after all that?
Is that the mushroom thing?
This one's not a mushroom one. This is just nootropics.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is like some other shit. Like GABA, L-theanine.
let me
See
try
what's
it.
in this bitch.
I just put one in Zen in my mouth, so I'm good.
This is alpha GPC,
Oh, that's delicious.
tyrosine, and GABA, and little B12. This is mango flavored. I like to.
Let me put my nose in it.
This is the mango, so it's going to be a little mango.
I don't like
Whoa.
I don't like anything mango.
Yeah, I'm not a big mango flavored
That's
person.
why I actually brought this one out because I was like, that's probably my least favorite.
I'll share it with the
Is it gonna
boys.
make you? Is it gonna make you smart? Is that what the nootropics do?
So I'm actively working through this, trying to figure my way off of Zen on a kind of nicotine. They don't tell you this. Highly addictive. But what I've noticed recently is I'm starting to feel like a little like lightheaded, and I'm like, is that like a blood pressure thing? And so I'm like,
You're so old.
Probably weakness.
I doubt it.
It's probably
Well-
lack of Miata.
In the circulatory system, I think I may have some weakness. But I've always been like fighting blood pressure, and nicotine is known to raise your blood pressure. It's not shocking.
Are you feeling
I'm-
watered down?
Yeah, so that's one thing. The nootropics, the alphas in things, I'm starting to
Thicken it up.
thicken it up a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. So I've been playing with like mushroom
Been
ones.
playing with it.
Yeah, I almost flooded the house the other night. Yeah, I felt like a 13-year-old again.
Dude, I'm telling you, the Rise, I'm a big proponent of the Rise coffee. I've been having it for like 4 months now, and it's just,
Yeah, it's the mushroom base. So like I've been doing the mushrooms.
Mushroom.
in-
It's coffee made of mushrooms.
yeah, it's
Yeah, so
mud,
it's-
mud water or rise. Those
it's
are all
called
kind of
RYZE. It's 6 different type of mushrooms, kind of the same stuff that's in the pouches that he's doing. But it's-
lion's made, cordyceps, reiki. Like it's just
It's gritty though, right?
at the end.
Like I have
sucks.
At the end.
I have the mud water, and Joy and I tried it for a couple of days. We're like this is
it's
I don't
Does
know
it
if we
taste
can-
like coffee?
no. It tastes
No.
like mud water.
Yeah, that's
So-
sounds awful.
Yeah.
If it says X amount,
I've had
for
mud butt.
12 I say if it says X amount for 12 ounces, I do like 16 ounces of water in the same amount. Not to get that, because at the end it does get like chalky.
so even the pouches that you put in your mouth that are the mushroom based ones,
Yep.
they're like one serving is like what you need. They're like that's 4 pouches. Like even they have to like divide it out over multiple pouches because they're like if we just put all that in a pouch, it would taste like fuck sticks. And then they just like they hit it with like sucralose and like
Because it doesn't It
Flavorings.
doesn't really dissolve.
no, they last forever. I'll throw
Yeah.
a pouch in,
Same with-
and it's crazy. I will put a pouch in, maybe like 3 hours later, and it's still like full. So I'm
Oh.
not thinking I need a new one, and I'll chew that bitch up just to spit it out. Like, what are you doing? Like they don't dissolve. But
Same
I'm-
with the coffee.
But do
Yeah.
you think you get addicted to these?
they're not addictive.
Yeah, that. But
The ritual.
The
Yeah.
rich. So what I am addicted to more than the nicotine, because I'm a 3 milligram Zen guy. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm doing very little nicotine. I leave them in for a long time. It's the ritual.
yeah, definitely.
So when I'm taking 2 days off a week, which I've always done, but I used to go cold turkey. Now I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'll throw some of these nootropic ones that have this shit, or I'll do the mushroom ones and do those. And they genuinely make you feel.
Today's not an off day for you.
Yeah.
No, but I'm starting to now cycle them in because I feel like my blood pressure's fucked.
Plus, aren't we going to revolt against Zen
I'm not going to revolt against Zen ever.
for what they did to our buddy?
You're talking about the,
Yeah.
yeah, that is bullshit.
Yeah. So maybe we should just switch over to hippie shit.
Well, I'll buy whatever's on sale.
Yeah, Troy wants the cheapest. So literally, these are the opposite. All of these nootropics and all that.
They spray your undercarriage twice.
That's right.
Oh no, dude! For 5 tins of the mushroom shit that I get, it's $50.
Yeah. Nope. Fuck. Nope.
They're $10 a
Seriously?
tin. Yeah, no, it's ludicrous. But these,
But that's exactly what I expected.
So
you.
happy.
Yeah.
no, these nootropic ones, and I've done the research. Like, so I've done a bunch
I've
of
done
research.
all my own research. So
Brandon's the only guy that was happy when tariffs were passed.
yes.
It's like, finally,
He's
that's
like,
what
yes.
it should have cost.
Are you guys so excited about the gas prices skyrocketing? This is amazing.
When did they get such better gas?
I'm going to buy a diesel truck next.
$5.89 for diesel is just fine.
You guys spray a gallon out when you're done filling the car off too,
For the
right?
homies.
Yeah. Yeah. Pour a sip out.
You don't? You know how many people we love that have died in car accidents? I always pour a gallon out.
Yeah.
For them. Yeah, dude. I'm a Fast and Furious fan.
For the family.
Yeah, for the family. Toretto does it, I do it.
That's right.
You know.
You've been wearing that cross too much.
That's why you got that "What Would Dom Do" bracelet on all the time.
No, it's Stu wasn't joking. I got
I know you have the-
Toretto
yeah.
cross. I fucking love
You've
that
been rocking
Toretto
it?
cross. I rock it when I'm wearing tracksuits. And I mean every time.
Yeah, pretty regularly.
Every time I wear a tracksuit, I put the Toretto cross
If
on.
he wears it too much, it's going to leave marks on his neck.
Yeah.
Oh, like just
Green.
hives. That is like the cheapest thing. Out of all the Christmas gifts, where I was like, I spent $10 on this. I was like, I love it.
You get me.
Yeah. But no, these are much cheaper. The alpha ones, the nootropic ones, they're like $20 for 5. So they're not actually that hateful when
Yeah.
compared to Zyn. So like, that's why I've had to start mixing them in because it's ludicrous. But the mushrooms, I guess, are very expensive.
Yeah, I get the coffee is like $39 for a whole like month supply of coffee grounds.
Well, that's a pretty good deal, but it tastes like butt cheeks.
Well, to your point, it's like I can't like I have a second cup of coffee, the caffeine gets to me, but I want to do the ritual of coffee in the morning.
Well,
And
that's the thing. I'm trying to
that-
fix the ritual without this blood pressure thing, which is undiagnosed. I've always had high blood pressure, so I'm aware of that.
I thought you were taking something else for the high blood pressure.
Yeah, low dose Cialis. That's the truth. That's the good shit. Don't get it wrong. And it makes you vascular, so you look great after you lift. Get that pump. Yeah, I don't. Like, you try to shame me.
I'm not shaming you.
Stu
I'm
tries
not
to back me
shaming.
into the shame corner.
I'm
I'm
not
like,
shaming
I'm like, dude, yeah, low dose boner pills. That's this guy.
That's how
Sounds
they were.
awesome.
That's how they were discovered. They were. That wasn't.
And
And now-
the main vein looks great.
That's right.
No, it's still a little water.
It's all vascular. It's when I'm done working out.
That rib for everyone's pleasure.
Yeah. Side effects may be watered down.
Yeah. She'll think you're peeing, but it's gonna feel great. It's just not gonna look cool. That's
I'm trying not to picture that, and it's like the only time you get accused of peeing is when you're actually peeing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know how like if you put Rain-X on a windshield and like the water just beads off, like if I finish, it just goes swoosh right off. It doesn't
the-
stay there.
You might want to see a urologist.
I did.
Yeah,
He said you're a freak of nature, and that's a good thing. Poked me with a lot of like needles and stuff after that. Apparently, y'all are the freaks.
Yeah.
Did your urologist say, "Hey, if you ever get a chance to just come hang out in our main lobby for a little while"? We like.
I don't actually have
just like
watery
your-
loads. I just want.
Yeah, you can't walk that back at
Yeah.
this point, bro.
I understand that,
It's
but
a
I,
character.
Yeah.
but I do want to put that out there one time.
I mean, you can repeat it, but
When
it's already
ChatGPT
been
gets
said.
all of our
Yeah.
episodes,
Yep.
they'll be like, "And this guy's got watery loads."
Yeah.
He can't do the Spider-Man.
I'm falling.
Never sticks.
He's got to catch it in both hands and throw it.
in a cup and throw it.
Cleanup's mad easy though. Mad easy. I don't even know how that is.
Are you drinking right
You
now?
brought it out of nowhere. That's how it
I
came
know
up.
it just was an angle. I was like, I'm gonna take an angle, and now it's a thing.
Watery loads.
Yeah. Oh, and like it just literally name it episode Watery Finish.
Yeah. Well, when I do go, if I do need you to go to the urologist, if I have to describe anything that's bothering me, I can say, well, you ever heard of watery loads?
Yeah.
See what they say.
See what they-
Sign of intelligence.
Oh, you know Brendan?
exactly. That's what I was thinking. Great
I'm usually not supposed to say a patient's name, but
But you'll notice the poster out front.
we were trying to sell these pills that fix watery loads. Apparently, no one else has it.
Do your loads need to be thickened up? Well, do I have the product for you?
It's just Jello.
Cornstarch.
What- do you want to produce oobleck?
It's these chalky mushrooms.
Yeah, just eat a couple scoops of gelatin. Just trying to thicken my loads.
His pineapple jello shots.
Mix it in with some Elmer's glue.
Elmer's glue.
Is that wood filler?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to switch topics.
I eat a
Please.
quarter cup of Elmer's glue every day. Really working on my load.
Troy,
Been doing it since kindergarten.
have you kept up with the Afro Man trial?
I heard about it today on listening to Levitar's podcast, and I had no idea that. Like, I learned about everything I had heard today. I didn't know that he'd been like wrongfully, basically targeted by the
Searched.
cops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
so I know very little except here's what I know, Dave, because I know you're high on this.
I
this
love it.
whole situation. And I think that's because you're a lawyer and you enjoy seeing when things can swing in one direction. But here's what I have seen. I have seen his testimonies where he's wearing his like American flag suit,
Yep.
and the way he broke down the prosecution was fantastic.
Yeah.
And I don't know the story
I
behind
heard it. I didn't know
but
he was wearing an American flag suit.
Have you heard of this, Stu?
I read a little bit of it that you'd sent
Just
the link.
recently?
So he got.
you
But I
tell
know
us
enough.
the story?
Tell the story.
So as I understand it, a confidential informant told the local police, and apparently where he is in Ohio, people know, like everyone kind of knows each other.
Yeah.
And they know who he is.
So he's a small town.
He's like Chappelle, basically.
Yeah,
in his town.
He's in Ohio.
Okay.
And,
okay.
And he's on the road something like 200 dates a year.
Yeah, selling
Afro
out.
Man.
Afro Man.
Selling out.
But how many
dozens
hits?
of?
How many hits does he have?
He's got two.
He has 2 hits actually,
Oh,
He's got
but one you know of,
Right.
Because I got high.
yeah.
and that's literally the hit.
Yeah.
I think he had another one, but I don't think we know it.
No, that was Bismarcky. But like this is the equivalent.
Yeah.
Right? Like Bismarcky had one hit, Afro Man had one hit.
But Afro Man, I think, kind of, I mean, I like Bismarcky, that's fine. But Afro Man, I think, has kind of more musical talent
Yeah.
than Bismarcky. Like, Bismarcky was almost like a goof rap. And it just
but
so
so
happened.
was because of
it just so happened that Because I Got High was a goof hit. Was a
Yeah,
goof
yeah,
that
yeah.
it got hit, but I think he was like a musician.
Yeah.
Actually.
Well, I've actually seen some things where Afro Man clearly can rap, and he can like put together. And
Yeah.
seeing him on trial, this is a very intelligent man.
Right. So the facts, that, as I understand them, is a confidential informant told the police, "Hey, yo, you should go check out Afro Man's house. He is a drug and sex trafficker. So you're going to find all kinds of drugs and kidnapped people in his house." And so the cops are like, "Oh, sounds good. Let's go get a warrant."
Yeah.
Because a fucking drug addict,
Yeah.
confidential informant.
In the informant's defense, because he got high.
Yeah. But
I see what you did.
I think a lot of our acquaintances could have sung that song accurately.
I'm not.
Doesn't mean you're a drug trafficker or a sex trafficker.
Okay, so a confidential informant is the only source of
Yes.
information.
The only and maybe that song.
Yeah. Okay. So fair enough.
Yeah, because you hear the name Afro Man, not the best name.
Right.
Then you hear you think of him as a one-hit wonder, saying,
But that's a
'Cause I
good
got high."
reggae name, if you think about it.
Look, I don't dislike anything about Afro Man that I know. The only thing that's concerning me is that you said he has kids tied up in his basement and he's a drug dealer.
Not kids. It wasn't children.
I went right.
Yeah.
It might have been kids, might have been people, whatever.
Are kids not people?
So anyway,
You're on trial now.
the cops go get a warrant based on one piece of information from a
Piece of shit.
dubious source,
Yeah.
and just run right in, break down his doors. Then they're going all through his
Trash
house.
his place, right?
I don't know if they trash it, but they obviously went through it. Halfway through, or at some point, they figured out that there are security cameras in every room.
Yeah.
So they flick off the cameras. Cops.
Yeah.
Flick off the cameras and then disconnect them, right? And then continue their search. Find like a recreational amount of marijuana.
Yeah.
No signs of any kidnapping or imprisonment or anything.
Sex trafficking.
Yeah, normal house.
Yeah.
With the
Just a normal dude who's
just
a
a
rap
normal
star,
dude who
had a
happens
little
to
bit of weed.
have some fame and a little bit of weed. But they did $25,000 worth of damage to his front door, like
Yeah.
multiple doors.
Hold on, how the fuck you do $25,000 damage
I think they
to a
damaged
front
like
door?
the frame of
Yeah.
his house. I mean, they took like a battering ram, and then they went through.
I mean, if you know he's not home, it's like, hey, we have time. Get the locksmith. Like, what are we doing here?
Well, there's a warrant though, and if you feel like you're gonna, I don't know, dude. If you really believe there are people in there,
Yeah, but like
even the Epstein Island in Ohio.
Yeah, but to Dave's point, you have to have facts. You can't just go like you don't hear people hollering.
That was not Dave's point.
Right. And so
What was Dave's point?
No, I think you can.
Look, the fire department, when it gets a fire alarm to a building, if they show up and the fire alarm's going off and they don't see smoke coming out of the building,
They don't knock the door down.
no.
Okay, that's a good. All right, that's a good reference point.
Because guess what happens?
You feed it.
9 times out of 10, it's a false alarm, and you've done $1,000 worth of damage to a door, and it's the middle of the night, and the business or the whatever, the school, whatever, can't be secure the rest of the night because you wrecked their shit.
Okay, valid point. I'm willing to hear that.
But they went so deep through all of his shit. They literally were going through the pockets of his clothing hanging up. And in one of his jackets, they found $5,000. So, of course, confiscate that.
Yeah.
So they take that.
Finders keepers, everybody knows that.
They write a dollar amount on the envelope that they put the money in and check that into evidence. And then they take the eighth of weed. And then, and also in the middle of it, his wife or ex-wife shows up with her kids, and they're these cops with AR-15s,
Yeah.
like in their hands,
Yeah.
and like, you don't come in here, don't do it, with little kids,
Yeah, freaking them out.
yeah, freaking them out, and they're
By the
there.
middle of the night.
They're there for however long, and then they don't find anything, and they just leave and don't say a word. So this guy has $25,000 of damage. He's missing money. His kids are like, "What the fuck is going on?" His wife or ex-wife is like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
and he's what the fuck, because he's watching them on his security camera from like
oh, he wasn't home.
Across the
he's like
country.
3 states away, because he does 200 shows.
So I didn't.
a
Okay,
year.
so he wasn't home, and they
Yeah.
fucked his house up.
Yeah.
Went in there, tore this whole place up. The kids and the wife or ex-wife, you're not certain on that.
Show
point,
up halfway
Show
through.
up. They point guns at them.
Yep.
Traumatize them, and he sees all
Or even
this.
if they
on tape.
didn't point guns at them.
Yeah,
They were
just the fact
they were
that-
brandishing weapons.
And it's a group of like 5
Fair.
of them.
That's fair. Let's assume they did not point guns.
Right,
They
right.
just
Yeah.
had guns in the house when you come home
Yeah.
and
But
But it's
your
also
door's busted.
a group of 5 armed cops rifling through in multiple territories of the house, and then they don't find anything, but they do take the tiny bit of weed and the money and then walk out. No, hey, sorry about that, or hey, here's what's going on. They just fucking leave. So, and they're like, yeah, fix your own shit,
Well, in
dude.
their
Yeah.
defense, did the cops always like explain why they're there? I
they
mean, I
have
think
to.
There's a little bit of cops
Customer
the whole
satisfaction.
the whole serve and protect thing, there is like community relations, and if you want to be a good police force, you
Yeah,
should
well, they
probably
were-
explain, hey, look, buddy, here's what's going on.
Yeah.
But they were trying to serve and protect the rest of the community. They believed that there was a drug dealer living here and potentially hostages.
Here's the problem why you can't just go
I'm just
off-
trying to play both sides.
I know, and that's great, but you can't just go off one person when people do that, because then what you have is people like, you own a burger joint and I own the burger joint across the street, and I could just call the cops and be like, you need to go over there because
Absolutely.
they're killing humans and feeding them in their burgers, and then the cops come tearing through your shit,
Right.
and it's like, then you could do the same back to me, and it could be the whole week could just be us back and forth with, he said, she said type stuff. Like,
And that's
Very
why
true.
swatting is a phenomenon.
But
Yeah.
I've been there.
So basically they're like, fuck you, fix your shit.
Yeah.
We didn't do, we just did
We did
what
our
we
job.
were supposed to do.
Yeah.
So he's got footage of each cop. Like one cop is hovering dangerously close to a lemon pound cake.
yeah.
Another cop, looks like she might be on a spectrum of some sort sexually. And again, it's a small town, so he finds out who all these cops are. Then he starts asking about them. He finds out that one of the cops, his brother, is a convicted pedophile.
Nice.
He finds out another one of the cops, his wife, is a convicted embezzler, felony embezzlement of her
Nice.
employer. So he makes 5 diss tracks using the footage. And
Yes.
So like each diss track's
Yes.
personal to that cop?
personal to that
I didn't
cop.
know this. I heard he made a song and used footage.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was 5. That's
Yep.
phenomenal.
I love
so there's
love
one
rap
called,
Love where
diss
this is
tracks.
going, yeah.
Love that.
There's one called Lemon Pound Cake, and it's about that one officer. He's making fun of him. There's one called something like Lisa Low Liquor or something, and talking about,
But it says, one's lemon pound cake and the other one song that took the most money in was "Will You Repair My Door?"
well,
Will you help repair my
thanks,
door?
Stu.
So he's making money.
I was just looking at the- what's
yeah,
right
Stu's
up
producing.
Stu
But
stepping on your dick.
I was giving you all the things.
Yeah.
I love this. So
But let me keep
Afro
going.
Man,
Yeah,
hold on, but Afro Man is going to make a ton of money as this notoriety continues.
Yeah, because he makes music videos with the footage in his house. He has a couple of lyrics about banging this one dude's wife. He's like, I'm fucking your wife and all this stuff. And so
I'm assuming not accurate.
it's a diss track.
Yeah.
I understand that.
It's what you do. And
No,
so
I get the game. Yeah.
those 4, 5, or 6 cops got together because their feelings were hurt so bad, and they decided to sue him for millions of dollars for defamation
Yeah.
and slander. And they had depositions, and this has been going on for a while. So Afro Man now not only has to fucking repair all the shit that they fucked up,
He's got to be
he has to
dragged to court.
hire
Yeah.
attorneys, and go all the way through trial. But the payoff, like, he's been hyping this trial up, and I mean, I don't even
Hold on, Dave.
say
Dave, I
hyping.
gotta ask a lawyer. You're the lawyer. Mm-hmm. Do they have a defamation case with them? He's making diss tracks about these people, and he's showing footage with their faces in it. Do they actually have a case? Because that does sound like
Well,
defamation of character.
so there's a difference for public figures versus private figures. So if I made a diss track about you, it might be, and I have footage from my camera, you might have a stronger thing if I'm saying untruths about you. But at the same point, if it's just a diss track, that's different than saying, hey, Troy, did you hear Brendan did blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
Like, a diss track is art. and
Yeah.
Yeah,
you-
but it's loose. Now we're having to get into a gray area. Like, it does sound like they may have a case,
It's also footage from inside his own home.
which is interesting because
Yeah.
that's
Did he-
his
did he-
footage. But they haven't said that they want their
But he didn't use the cops'
likeness
names.
used.
Oh, he used the cops' names.
Oh, he did?
But
No, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they
but
might
you
actually
also
have a case.
you have a First Amendment right to criticize
Yeah.
your government. And so if he was like,
Or say whatever you want.
pretty much, so
Yeah.
if you're like, this guy who broke into my house is a pig fucker. Well, the guy didn't illegally break in your house because he had a warrant, and he doesn't fuck pigs.
Okay, but Afro Man didn't fuck that dude's wife.
But that's what you should be sued for. But he's a rapper. That's
I get
the
it,
best
but-
diss track you can have.
Look, I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying from a legal perspective, they kind of have a case.
No.
You've used their...
They're public people,
they
and they're
do not.
part of the government.
Yeah.
So you can, like Kanye can have those.
Everybody trashes the
videos.
president, no matter who the
Right.
president is, and no one gets sued for it
Right. Because they are.
because we live in America.
Not entirely accurate.
If you're part
Yes.
of the government,
Accurate.
you are allowed to criticize it, and you're allowed to be pretty fucking bold on it.
Okay. I was asking your legal opinion. Continue.
So the trial was just amazing. The guy, the guy who sued him because he said his wife had an affair, he just looks like your typical redneck piece of shit cop. And I don't mean typical cop. I mean typical redneck piece of shit who happens to be a cop.
The type that like enjoys writing speeding tickets and like
The guy
ruining people's days.
Yes, and the guy that if you made a joke about his relations with his wife, he would find a reason to arrest you and beat you. So obviously, Afro Man's track has caused a lot of discourse in his family.
Yeah.
And part of the claim or part of the elements of defamation is it has to be untrue. So the attorney's asking this cop, it's like, oh, so you feel that your reputation was repaired? Yeah, of course it was. All these people are making fun of me now and questioning things. It's caused a lot of pain in my life. And it's like, and then the lawyer's like, and clearly Afro Man didn't have sex with your wife. He's like, well, I don't know.
Best answer.
And the lawyer's like, well, part of the element, it has to be untrue. So I'll ask you again, is it untrue?
Did Afro Man fuck his wife?
And he's like, I don't even know because he put it out there. And why would he put it out there unless it was true?
So now this dude's buying into the diss
Not
track.
only
He shot
that,
himself in the
he's
foot.
killing his own case because it
Yeah.
has to be untrue. And he's like, I don't know if it's true or not.
The prosecutor's like, just
Because
say
he's-
no, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because his feelings are so fucking hurt that he can't get past my wife might be a whore.
And while all this is going on, Afro Man is making money by getting clicks on all these diss tracks.
And on top of that,
for sure.
and this whole
I'm gonna have to go look them all
this
up.
whole trial is recorded, and you can find it in clips for each officer. The Lisa Lowlicker or whatever her name was, she was like, "It's ruined my life," and she's crying. And then they're like, "Well, the jury needs to hear it," so they broadcast the video and the song, and it's like this low like R&B jam with like a steady slow beat, and the video's in the background. You can hear it, and she's my life is ruined. It's like bonk, bonk, and the cameraman pans from her with her crocodile fake ass tears because she's hoping to get like $5 million.
Yeah.
It slowly pans over to Afro Man, and he's sitting in his seat and he's nodding his head to
bobbing
the
to
beat.
it. That's awesome.
And then the video footage of him getting cross-examined by the other attorney. He fucking this attorney is awful at his job.
Yeah.
Afro Man owned
kills
him.
Yeah.
He took control of every. Like at one point, the other attorney said something like, "And didn't you feel bad when this guy's kids came home and be like, is mommy fucking Afro Man?" He's like, "Well, you're making it sound like they're the victims. I'm the victim here. But go ahead. You want to talk about the predators? What's your question?"
Yeah. Everything he did, he turned it around. That's the part I saw. And
He
it
was brilliant.
It was brilliant.
And the verdict came in today as of Thursday, and the jury found him not liable for any of the charges. So those stupid ass cops are now ingrained in America as being the lemon pound fat piece of shit, the lesbian, the brother, the pedophile, the guy who Afro Man fucked his wife, and the guy whose wife steals shit. So that guy clearly stole Afro Man's money.
So I was just curious.
Are they going to fix all his shit?
Probably not. No, he'd have to bring a lawsuit.
Well, he made
made
plenty.
There'd have to be enough public outcry to be like, you guys really should fix that shit.
I mean, look,
Well, there
the
might
damage
be.
of the door is one thing. It's awful, but like knowing the cops went through your shit and stole your shit, like that's egregious. Like there's no like
That was his
we
whole
had to
point.
do that. Like
Yeah, that was.
you didn't have to do that.
and he got a call. This is months ago. He got a call from the police station. They were like, "Hey, come get your money that we have." So he brought his lawyer and the local news, and you know, I don't know whether you believe this or not, but he was like, "I don't know what these guys are due. I wanted to bring a news crew in case you guys fucking shot me."
yeah.
Or it could be to hype up his
It's
videos.
definitely
Right.
hype. Look, Afro Man is a smart man.
But he shows up with the news crew and the employee of the government who hands him the things like, so the money's a little light.
Oh shit.
This number written on the envelope isn't what's in the envelope. Like on camera.
They wrote
Damn.
the number, and it's not. I mean, I would sneak
It's
back
exactly
in and put.
$400 short. He's like, how is it exactly $400
Yeah.
short? I mean,
Because
like,
we counted it twice.
it was just amazing. Like everything fell in his. It was glorious.
So my question for you is because I didn't read all of it, but it's a great court case and outcome, or is it there's nothing groundbreaking about it because it said it started in
It's a bullshit case,
because it started in 2022
and
here
it
it
sucks
is
that he had to hire an
2026.
attorney for probably $20,000
Yeah,
or
it sounds
more.
like
but
he's
he-
out $50K.
Yeah.
He made way more. Look, Afro Man hasn't been cool in 20 years.
Yeah, that's
This
why-
is-
'cause the case started in 2022.
Well,
He's like
There was
the
20 minutes.
He's like the
That
Goo
song
Goo
was
Dolls.
stupid.
Yes.
He's like the Goo Goo Dolls. He'll
Goo Goo Dolls
play.
had better.
He'll play a bunch of shows based on nostalgia.
He'll play 500 seat, 1,000 seat.
Well, he's
places.
not like so. One of the time, I think the $5,000 came because he did an appearance with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
So people are like, "Hey, man, we really do want you here."
I love it. Good on him.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear that we have a verdict
Yep.
because I didn't realize.
But the entertainment value is just like watch those videos. They're hilarious.
watching when the prosecutor tried to eat his lunch and he ate the prosecutor's lunch, and the prosecutor was choosing what questions to ask, and Afro Man be like, "Oh yeah, sure," but I also feel like my kids were kind of traumatized, like when they were pointing guns in their face, and he's like, they started it, right? Like they
he's like-
started it.
Yeah,
He's like, I would never have done any of this if they didn't start it. So do I feel bad? I feel bad that they started it.
But
Yeah.
that
I didn't want that. I'm the victim. But no, that's cool. They're victims, the people who did it. Like, the way he
Yep.
spun it, I was like,
And the
Well
lawyer is
done.
like, and you claim you're missing money, but you don't have any actual evidence that you don't see anyone take your money. He's like, no, because they cut off my security camera. I don't know what they did.
Yeah.
But the lady at the police station said, we're a little light. Why don't you go question her?
Yeah. They could have taken more money.
Brilliant.
the way he spun it, every step this prosecutor
That's
took, he's
awesome.
like, gotcha, bitch. And he was like, you don't. But no, that's cool. Like, he played it so cool. Like,
Yeah. Like, how many times have you seen footage, either in a movie or in real life, where, okay, the guy technically can spin it, but
No.
it's kind of bullshit, or maybe
Yeah.
bullshit, but you don't really. No, Afro Man was like
crushed him.
super confident. He's like, no. He just took over his own questioning.
It was amazing. I've never seen a prosecutor. It was almost like it was the defending lawyer, as far as how well it played into Afro Man's hand. Like every question, he'd be like, "Yeah, good point. I am the victim." But no, that's cool. Like he just kept turning it, and then the guy would ask another question. It would dig deeper. Another question, dig deeper.
Yeah,
By
he
the
asked
time it was
questions
done,
like, and you thought you had the right to do that? He's like, yeah, I have the First Amendment.
yeah, like every,
Minor detail.
And on top of that, they're in my house on my video camera. They inserted themselves into my musical career. I didn't ask for this. I didn't want this. I don't want them in my house.
Yeah.
Like he just destroyed them.
it was
amazing.
brilliant. I just watched one testimony because Dave sent it this morning. He said, "Hey, if you're not familiar with this," so I took a shit. I went to Reddit and then I just watched the testimony and I was like, I don't know what's going on here, but Afro Man just ate that dude's lunch. And then I read a comment and they were like, that was the prosecutor. And I was like, oh, God. Like it felt like it was the defense. That's how good it was.
It was amazing.
It was brilliant. I'm sure your lawyer spidey sense was just
Well, I mean,
over the moon.
from a lawyer perspective, you're like, oh my God, this guy's so bad. He has no control. He's refusing to take control back. He's a bitch. But
The prosecutor.
yeah, but as a lay person, it was just super entertaining. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I got to imagine that from your perspective, it was way more fun.
Well, I bet Reddit isn't full of attorneys. And they loved it.
Yeah.
They did. No, that's
I'm
just
saying everyone.
But you got an extra
lawyer
level
or
of
not,
jolly. There was water
watch-
coming out of your dome.
Watch all of the testimonies because
There's one.
it's
Yeah.
amazing.
You
So
were just,
did Afroman's, because I didn't see the videos, but is he that prepped himself, or did you think somebody gave him?
He just spoke the truth.
dude, he went in there like a
okay.
joke. He was literally wearing a full American flag suit. He was in head to toe, red, white, and blue with stars. He looked like
Like he was selling, like he was making appearance on 4th of July at a used car lot.
yeah,
That's what he looked like.
or like in Rocky.
With a huge afro.
He looked like when Rocky was fighting.
Drago?
No, Drago was clearly
Clubber.
not American. And it wasn't Clubber.
Yeah.
No, who was the dude that he fought the first fucking
Oh, Apollo.
Rocky?
Dressed like Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I mean, it was like he was dressed like that, like in court.
No, it was insane.
It was awesome.
Now I have to watch it.
It's a good time. You should check it out.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check that out. We're done.
And punt.
Scene.
And
Nice.
Troy will not be back.
And scene.
Oh, next week we're gonna have to rock a double. We're gonna have to figure this out. It's gonna be interesting. Fortunately, there's been a lot of shit going on I want to talk about. So, give a little tease. It should be an interesting summer for
Good, we got a
me
double.
and my family.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I don't mean just like the family here in my house, but like extended family. It's going to
Nice.
be an interesting summer. We'll talk about that next week.
Next
Thank you
week
guys
it'll be
so much for-
spring.
Yeah, the pollen will be everywhere.
Yep.
It'll be snotting and your cars will suck.
You'll be using
Oh,
those
it's already
car
coming. You
washes.
can feel it.
That's why I need to get my hands on a $25 car wash. We'll talk after this episode, Dave.
Pollen sticks to your black magic.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We certainly do appreciate it. Wish we had a couple more. Why don't you do us a favor, Cincinnati Swap a handful of motherfuckers. We know there's a bunch of you out there, but we could use twice as many.
Stu's our greatest recruiter. He's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
doubled our listenership.
The Cincinnati Swap is super easy. You just grab your buddy's phone when they're asking, what are you listening to these days? And go, I got it. And you just sign them up. Subscribe them to the show. Get them to listen. Be a good thing. Go for
For
it.
sure.
Better than reviews and rates because y'all don't do that.
Nope. Don't even ask.
It's just don't. If you need a pair of sunglasses, head over to nectarsunglasses.com. Drop 25. Nope, that's not it. Drop ITBH in the coupon code, and you'll get 20% off of what is already a damn good pair of sunglasses at a reasonable price. If you need a mortgage and you live in Georgia or Virginia, please do us a favor. Head over to screendoormortgage.com. Jimmy will take care of you. If you got topics you want to send us, you can always do so at insidethepallethouse@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you, see what's going on in your world.
And if you need real estate help, reach out to Stu.
100%.
Stu. Which you can find Stu.
100%? That's way too much, dude. You don't deserve that. I
Okay. 27%.
think
Wait.
it's like 3% you get.
Yeah, don't talk percentage. You sound
He
like
gets
you're.
No, I get-
27%
if
of the
you
3%.
Yeah, everything's scalable.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that backfired. I tried to help.
Stu will gladly sell your home or help you find your new home. He's the best in the game. Can we say that legally?
Sure.
The best in the game. I tell you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be talking to you next week. Cheers.
Cheers. That was a pretty good podcast, don't you think?
The
I don't think
The pre-record is a little off.
the button's off.
I think the board's going out.
I think it started a little slow. I think we brought it in for a nice landing.
Oh no! Someone peed in my pants!
I was gonna impregnate my wife, but I got watery loads.
Peace out, Chris.
I just rinsed her out instead.
Oh God.